All right, Barlow Brigade. How y'all doing? Oh, Big Jim coming back at y'all from the International House of Barlow. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's hump day. Uh, don't really have a whole lot going on, guys. Guess y'all can see that got my baseball cap on there. How about them Braves? I know not everybody out there is a Braves fan. I understand. Okay, it's okay. I mean, not everybody can be a Braves fan, and I understand that. That's why they have all them different teams, kind of like Ford and Chevrolet. You know, it just depends on who you play for, what you root for, all that kind of stuff. My cat's causing mayhem over here. All right, let's see. Let's we'll go ahead and do this right here. You know, we got the Holy Land Pocket Cross, Brother Dwayne Clark up there in Tennessee. Sounds right. No, Kentucky. You right? I think. I don't know. But anyway, he's up there. All right. Danville Church. I know that. Anyway, okay, it don't matter. Just a great fellow. Y'all go check him out. Well, it's kind of lazy around the house kind of day, so we got to carry the old Boilermaker 3103 lock back. Got some good teeners on there. Man, this is just a wonderful knife, guys. I mean, I can't I can't I can't praise it enough. I just love 1095 carbon steel. I mean, it is what it is. Um, that's where I was raised, the way I was raised. So, I don't know what else to tell y'all. That's a great pocket knife right there. It's gonna be as far as a big work knife. It's gonna be hard to get this one out of my pocket. All right, next, let's see. We're carrying a modern. Uh, we discussed this knife the other day, or I did. The Gonzo 792 in orange. I mean, you can flip it, but they ain't no need to. It's I mean, let's I'm not trying to pull any wool over anybody's eyes. This is a Spyderco knockoff. Now it doesn't have your LM4 crew weight Magnum Melt 14 steel. It's 440C. But look at the grind on that thing, guys. Y'all see that? I've done nothing to this knife. Nothing. Nothing. Don't need to do nothing to it. All I do is fold it up and put it in my pocket. $14.63 on the Jungle website. All right. Now, y'all know Charlie Cook slip. Excellent slip. Got a little stag beat on there. Now, those of you that are quite studious will notice that this is not the slip that this knife has been in. Taylor's Eyewitness, Barlow. I put this in my pocket on the 6th of February. Received this from James and Company. Taylor's Eyewitness stainless steel. I told you I was going to do a hard review on it. It's been 5 weeks. Y'all ready for my decision? Yes. Walk and talk on the Big Jim scale of 1 to 5. The walk and talk is 5 plus. On fit and finish, 5. On sharpness, I've stropped it twice. It'll cut anything, anytime. I've cut boxes, I've cut tape, I've cut food. It'll cut anything you want it to cut. So overall, I'm giving it a 5 plus plus. If you have $40 and you want a pocket knife, there's nothing better out there than a Sheffield, England-made Barlow in stainless steel. Now, there's other YouTubers, man. There's guys, Patty Potato Peeler, Slip Joint Sawyer, Baxter's Blades. All these people have this knife. They all shout it out. Now, some of them may have it in some exotic bone or some stag or something like that. That's fine, but it's the same pocket knife. The only thing different is the scale material. Now, this is Katobi wood. It did darken up. If you'll go back and I went and looked at the video where I told y'all that I was going to put this out here. The handle has definitely gotten darker. Okay, and that's just from me handling it. But as far as a pocket knife that, y'all saw that modern, how sharp it was. Same thing. Okay, so this is some. I don't know what stainless this is, but it's bad. Look at the grind on that. Y'all see the grind on that blade? At those where it was against the sander. Now, from what I understand, there's only like 3 or 4 people in this factory that make these knives. So they're not going through a spectrum of makers. So that's definitely a yes. If you want to buy one of the best Barlows you'll ever get, that's it right there. Okay, that's my review on that pocket knife. So if that one came out of the Stephen Jeffrey slip, then, which is my designated Barlow slip, what went in there? Well, look at here. Y'all see that? That looks like red bone on it. I think that's what it is. Now let's get this one out and look at it. This is a Rough Rider Reserve red bone Barlow. Look at that shield. Look at that bone. Y'all see that? Ooh, and all I did was take they send you a little cloth that comes with this one. And that's all I did was take that little cloth, give it a little rub. And look at this blade. Just a beautiful drop point blade. That thing is just bad. Go ahead and get her open. See the Rough Rider tang stamp. Rough Rider Reserve tang stamp. D2 steel. Okay, so I'm going to tote this one for a month. See what we come up with. But this, and that's beautiful, man. That is just beautiful bone. Get that where y'all can get in there and see it real good. Just beautiful. But this has a feature that I've never encountered before in a Barlow. It has a lanyard hole. Now see that lanyard hole? And then that lanyard hole, I have put the cross that I got from Bubba's EDC, Brother Brian. Now, I'm not too sure about that. I was going to put a piece of leather through there and then run that through the spring clamp. But I found this. This was off of I think it was off of a cell phone lanyard. You know, big thing a while back was have a lanyard on your cell phone. But it's made out of plastic. I don't know how that's going to last going in and out of my pocket. But it fits right in the slip. And that's what, when you see my pocket dumps, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you see it, this is what you're going to see in my pocket. Okay. I don't want to call it controversy. I'm going to call it cleanup on aisle 4. Okay. Got a couple of comments that I want to talk about. Now, I want y'all to understand right now that there ain't nobody hurt my feelings because y'all can come in there and say whatever you want to say. That's why they have comments. They also give me a remove button that puts you on timeout. And I can actually get you removed and report you to where you can't come back to my channel at all. But I don't think I'm going to have to do that. But the other day I made a comment about eBay. And I am an eBay seller. and I said some comments about how you should approach some sellers on eBay, and I may have been misinterpreted or I may have misspoke, but I'm going to clear it up now. If you contact have contact with a seller and the item description is not proper, it's not what if you were buying a Schrade Walden pocket knife and it came and it was a Schrade pocket knife and there's no Walden on the tank stamp, then you should be able to contact that buyer and tell them that that's not the pocket knife that they described and that is an inaccurate description. And you should be able to, with that buyer's help, return that pocket knife. Okay? That's the eBay rule. That ain't got nothing to do with Big Jim. That's the eBay rule. It was not described accurately. I sell a video, I say a DVD, and you get it and it won't play. Okay? I said it was going to play, and it was in very good condition. If you get it and it's not in very good condition and it won't play, then it's my responsibility to accept that return and get it back. Now, if you get some seller that yam y'all and says this and says that and says that, that's when you talk to eBay. You start a return and you let eBay handle it from that point on, especially if you can prove that it's not in the condition or the description that says that way. So I hope I have cleared that up. I've never just opened a return without contacting the seller. That's the proper way to do things. You contact the seller and say, I'm not happy. This is not what I ordered. I'd like to send it back. And if they give you any kind of BS, you let eBay handle it. So I hope I've cleared that up. Now, I have one other comment. A gentleman, I can't call it anything. Like I said, I'm like old goose. You see Brother Dwayne up there in El Dorado. He's out there duck hunting, goose hunting, whatever he's doing. How that water rolls off their back? Well, that's me, man. I'm. It's like somebody calling me fat, man. They've been people calling me fat for 70 years. If you're going to insult me, you're going to have to come with something else besides fat, because fat's what you were when you was a baby. I'm just a big boy, okay? And that's the way I look at it. So if you're going and trying to insult me by calling me a fatty or this or that, well, you barking up the wrong tree. But anyway, this gentleman said something about me shouting out people. It's like when I held up that slip and said it was Stephen Jeffries, or I hold up a sticker and say, the 865 Mafia, or I put Brother Harold's sticker up there. Okay? This community is based and formed on that right there. Bubba's EDC, me and him had a great deal. I stretched it into 4 videos, 3 or 4. Got this one right here, maybe 5. Okay? That's what we do. Okay? I am blessed because of these people. These people blessed me. So in return, I'm going to bless them. So if you're tired of me being a fanboy for Deep South Cutlery, or you tired of me being a fanboy for Rough Rider, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm not going to change the way I do things. Would I change? Will I change? Probably. I'm trying to adapt now. This video right here is an adaptation of what I'm doing. Okay? And my plan here is I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to walk back in there to my tabletop area, and I'm going to take y'all through 3 mail calls that I got. 2 are from Whatnot, and 1 is from a collaborator, a friend. I call him now my friend, and not only YouTube, just my friend. And you'll see why when I unload this package that he sent me. Okay? I sent him probably a $50 piece of steel that had been formed into a blade, and he's turning it into a pocket knife, a work of art probably, and he's going to send it back to me, and I'm going to have not only a work of art, but I'm going to have some content for y'all. And it's all because I shouted him out 3 months ago when I learned how to tie a knot on the lanyard. I shouted him out then. I've shouted him out since then, and I'm going to shout him out again, because as long as he's putting out the content that I think y'all going to enjoy, I'm going to shout him out. Okay? And if you got some comment about who I shout out, how I shout them out, why I shout them out, any of that, you can just keep that to yourself, because I'm not going to list. I'm not going to change that. Okay? That's how I roll. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. I love all these guys. I think they love me back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a shout out right here, brother Rex Wiseman. Okay, a spiritual counselor of mine from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He's fixing to start his public YouTube channel. And you think I know something about pocket knives? Y'all wait till this preacher brings up to y'all. Wait till he brings what he's got. Okay, uh, y'all, and I'll promote him every day. If he sends me, he's supposed to send me a link to his first video, and I'll certainly give it to y'all whenever it comes out. And y'all know it. Now he's got a Facebook group. It's called Brothers Blades and More. Okay, and it's a private group. You got to ask to get in it. But he's a preacher. He don't play, but he is a knife knowledge guru. Trust me, brother Rex Weissman. Remember that name. Okay, he'll be at the Ellaville Knife Show. I'll be sitting at his booth. That'll be my base. I'll have a chair and I'll roll over and sit down and welcome everybody there. I'll jump up, hug who I need to hug, and I'll shake hands with who I need to shake hands. And it's going to be a great time. So y'all let's see, that's a month away. I guess today's the 12th. A month away. Y'all need to come on down to Wiggins, Mississippi. It's going to be unbelievable. Trust me. Just trust me. It's going to be a bunch of motorcycle riding, pistol toting, preacher, knife collector. Look, you got guys like let's see, there's I can't think of his name, Reed Cutlery. He came last year. I feel sure he'll be back. I'm trying to think of some of these other guys, but you're gonna have everything from coffee to air guns, archery. You may even have some little old ladies set up out there selling candles and flower arrangements. But I can promise you it's going to be a good time. Trust me. Deep South Cutlery Knife Show. It's going to be the April 11th and the 12th at the Mississippi. At the Stone County Fairgrounds, right here in downtown Wiggins, Mississippi, right by the airport. So can't miss it. All right, I'm going to pause this. We're going to go in there and get on the tabletop, and we're going to talk about some mail I got yesterday. Barlow Brigade. Old Big Jim coming back at y'all again. Here we go now. I got 2 packages in from Whatnot, and this is a package I got from Gordon Holman at Kodiak Edge. Now, I'm just going to take y'all through a little bit of my process and thoughts of what I got going on. All right, now I ain't even looked at this one. This is a caliber Barlow from Frost Cutlery. 2 3/4 inch closed, high quality paint, same there. Here it is, Cal 168, part number. There's your skew, whole 9 yards. Now, I paid $7 for this. I know on Chicago Knife Works, this is around $14 plus shipping. Plus it'll take 3 weeks to get here. Ordered this last Thursday and got it yesterday on Wednesday. Okay, so with $5 shipping, I got 13, 14 bucks in this knife. Okay, hadn't looked at it. It's wrapped up from the guy I bought it from. Okay, it needs a rub. Ain't no doubt about that. But this is a Frost Cutlery caliber Barlow. Well, if I can get in there and get it open. Sexy little pin blade. No surprises here, guys. It's a Barlow. Good tight spring. Made by Frost Cutlery. Okay, got the bullet shield. Like I say, by the time I give that a rub, put a little mothers on there, there won't be nothing wrong with that. So that's the caliber Barlow. I've got I'm gonna say outside money, $14. Now this one here is $1. Yeah, I know it's made in China. Got wood, but the seller sent me the warranty card with it. Okay, I paid $9 for this plus shipping. I got $15, $16 in this. Okay, y'all go to the Buck website and price one of these out. It's a medium. Well, it's a medium trapper in wood. $382 Buck. Okay. So if I ever have any, now this was sold as a user. If it's a user, I can't see a. I mean, it might have a few micro scratches on it, but it's a Buck, guys. Comes with the warranty. Got it right there. Got the owner's name on it right there. Buck knife. $15. Y'all go check this one out. Y'all get on eBay or the internet or go to the Buck website. Check that out. Walmart. I bet you pay $24, $25 for that. All right, there's my two. That's my process. Because I know what this sells for, I can go on there and the guy does a buck and go, and it gets to $6, $7, and nobody else bids on it. Big Jim's gonna bid on it. All right. Kodiak Edge. G-Man. All right. G-Man sat there and in a live and tied this cross for me. Okay, I'm gonna get some stainless steel nuts. I'm gonna run down this right here for the hold the bottom, and I'm gonna put one at the top. I'm gonna use this as my Bible mark. Okay, I think it'd be perfect for that. I'm not a necklace guy, but I can promise you this will make a really nice. I got a nice leather bound Bible, and this will make a perfect mark for my Bible. Probably put it in Luke 6 where I get in there. Look at this little imperial pocket knife. Ain't that cute? Now I don't even know if I can get this open. I had it open yesterday, but I got something here to get it open. Little bitty imperial. Just as cute as it be. Now, if this was a 4-inch version, I'd say glory, hallelujah. That'd be right up my alley. I love this pattern. Okay, but y'all can't even see that tank still. I'm even gonna try, Brother Dan. Y'all look at that. We're gonna give this in the bath. Even got a little snap, a little baby snap. Just cooler than creek water right there. All right, next up is a promo multi-tool. Now, I'm not a multi-tool guy, but I do have a bug out bag, and it don't got no multi-tool in it. But I think that's cool. You know, it's got all the screwdrivers, the files, and the measure, and the Phillips, and all that. So that's going to go right in my bug out bag, and I don't call it a bug out bag. I call it leaving the house and not going to come back for a minute bag. So that's going right in there. And look at this little jewel. Now, he tied that lanyard on there. Ain't that cool? That's cooler than milk right there. Schrade. And it is a Schrade Plus USA SP2. Sharper than you can imagine. Okay? I just think that's cool too. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Oh, there was one more thing in there. Maybe two. Y'all look at this bracelet he tied. Got a quick clip connector on there. Let me pick out the color. I told him maroon. He had black, maroon, maybe some other colors. But look at that. That's just cooler than creek water right there. Let's go right next on my nightstand. This is gonna go right next to my Jedi Gem bracelet. Cool, just cool as it can be. And wait, that's not all. He sent me a watch, guys. Look at that. Y'all see that watch? Y'all wonder why I'm blessed to be in this community? I don't know what brand it is. Don't care. You keep it moving. Won't nobody be able to tell. It's a pretty watch. All I can tell you. It's pretty. I said it yesterday, and it ain't missed a minute. So look at that. Oh, Big Jim. Oh, yeah, there is an elephant in the room. I ain't showed it to y'all, but I'm trying to look. Look on that animal. Y'all see that? See if I can get y'all up there. Y'all can see that. Okay. The other night I was in a live. Y'all might know this gentleman. His name's Mike. lives over there on the East Coast. And he was having his little live going on, and said something about ask everybody what they were doing. I told him I was jigging a Barlow, and I cut, y'all see that? Cut some scallops in there. Well, about halfway through there, I asked Cornbread, I said, Cornbread, what color you reckon we ought to make that? And he said, Big Jim, it don't matter. He said, I know you'll do it right. And I said, well, how about orange? And he said, that sounds like a good color to me because you know he loves orange. Well, the next morning I woke up and I saw a friend of mine, another boy over on the East Coast in the Eastern time zone. Yeah, he's got an ordinary life. His name's Terry. He's just an ordinary guy. He likes pocket knives. He made a comment about not being able to, he didn't like the Barlow pattern a lot because he couldn't get the pen blade out. So I took this pocket knife and lowered the kick to where the nail nick was below the surface there, and then I cut an easy open slot in there. Okay? That's what an old crazy man does at night. Y'all see that easy open slot right there? So the pen blade now sits below the level of the knife right there, and then the clip blade comes on there, gets in there with pit. But now you can get it open. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That's an experiment, guys. That's a bear. I don't know where it was made. I don't know who made it. Don't care. It's a Barlow. It's orange. It's been jigged, and it's had a relief cut into it so you can get to the pen blade. What am I going to call it? I'll call it Barlow. Okay. Old Big Jim over here at Barlow Brigade wants all y'all to know it's a hump day. He loves y'all. He's blessed by having y'all to be a member of his family. And the only way there is to close this out is for me to tell y'all rule number 9.